Okay, so just two more things that I want to show you for this week that you can practice is I want to show you beveling and bridging, right? So what that means is when I'm beveling an object, that means I'm rounding off the edges and corners, right? So here, I'll just show you rather quickly here. So if I make a cube, okay, if I come up to edit mesh and bevel, I'm going to get these options here, right? So fraction determines the width of the bevel, right? This beveled edge right here, right? You can see, right, in real time. The higher that goes, the bigger that width is going to be, right? So that's what fraction does. Segments is basically how rounded it's going to be, right? How many levels of roundness you want to have to smoothen that out. Depth is making it go in or out. So right now we have the edge is curved over, but we can make that go in, right? We can kind of concave that. You see how then the bevel reverses and goes in. These two, don't worry about. Those are always going to be auto. And then chamfer is basically turning off the, right? It'll still give you the segmented fraction lines, but the chamfer on or off will take away the actual bevel, right? But you'll still have these segmented lines that you could, if you wanted to go in and manipulate them individually, okay? So that's bevel, right? That'll be, that's obviously an important tool that we'll use a lot of. And the other thing I wanted to show you is I wanted to show you how to bridge, right? Bridge will be combining two objects, right, by using the same number of edges to create polygons here. So what I mean by this is, let's say, let me make another cube here. I'll make one here, okay? And let's say I want to basically connect these two with I don't know, just polygons, right? So what you have to do is first you have to combine these two objects together. So I'm holding shift, right? I'm selecting those together, and then I'm going to come up to, was it edit mesh, or where is it? Where is it? Oh, mesh right here. So to combine, right? So we're going to combine, so these essentially become one object. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to face. I'm going to select this face here, and I'm just going to delete it, right? And I'm going to select this face here. Maya is really nice about just if anything that you want to delete, just select it, delete it. If you have a complicated shape, you want to select certain things, remember you can lasso tool, I can hit delete, I can delete that whole thing. Command Z, right, is always going to be your undo, just like in Photoshop if you've had any experience there. But basically, when you have something like this, you have an opening here, you have an opening here, and you want to bridge these two. So what I'll do here is I'm going to go to edge, and what you can do is if you hold down shift, right, you see you get that little plus icon. If I hold down shift and double click this edge, what it does is it selects, right, it's going to select this whole opening for me, right? I don't know why it's selecting those other ones, but same thing here. I'll do the same. I'll double click there, and then I'm going to go up to edit mesh and then bridge. See, so what that did is it just gave me a direct connection there. And then you can play around here with these same kind of features, right? You can determine how many divisions you want within it. You can taper, although that's not really going to do anything since those are pretty much the same size. But you could add twists. Oh, why is that not twisting? Yeah, okay. I think my computer is just running a little slow there. Um, you can determine directions. Bridge offset is similar to twist, but it's just a little bit different. And then curve type. Oh, yeah, you can set different parameters here. So a lot of this, yeah, you're just gonna, I want you to know that it's here. You can do these things, but yeah, you're gonna have to play around with some of these on your own. Okay.